Hi, sorry, technical difficulties before. Good morning to everyone. I hope everyone had a beautiful holiday. I just wanted to jump on quick because I had some thoughts today. Excuse my voice, I do have a little bit of a cold. How's everybody doing? Okay, so I wanted to talk to you about a couple things. I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be deciding to change their lives come January 1, which is amazing. I had a huge epiphany the other day. I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be the first year that I don't have a weight-related resolution. I can't even tell you how amazing that feels to be like, you know what? I'm so happy with the way I am. I don't have any weight-related or anything like that sort of resolution. I haven't had that since I was, I don't know, maybe 20 years old. I don't know the last time I didn't think about my weight or changing the way I was because I was uncomfortable. So to be at that point in my life has been mind-blowing. And I just want to help everybody get to that point in their life because I know we're going to be hitting in the next week or so that time where everybody feels like they need a change in their life and they're willing to make that leap. So I want to be there with you when you're ready to make that leap. Keto is life-changing. Life-changing. If it's been life-changing for you, drop me a thumbs up because I know so many of you on here has had keto change their lives. I think the biggest thing that people struggle with is that they overthink. They're scared because I think people think, oh my goodness, I could never give up carbs or I could never give up sugar. Yes, you can. I promise you can. And it's easier than you think. And it probably takes, maybe I want to say you struggle for 4 or 5 days. And then all of a sudden your body's like not craving that sugar intake anymore, whether it be from pasta or from carbs or from sugar. It's not craving glucose. It's making the transition to where you're giving it fat and now it wants fat. So I promise you that if you start, you're only going to struggle for a very little bit. And once you get over that hurdle, it's going to be amazing. Okay? So I want you to drop a 1 if you're catching me live. Hi, everybody's jumping on. A 2 if you're catching me in the replay. I'm going to direct you towards a couple of learning videos because I want you to be able to have the access to good and true and real information. And I want you right now, if you've been thinking about keto and you're in some of these other groups out there that, how do I put this without being mean? Well, groups that are mean to people, that are learning and have a question and then people jump all over your question and make you feel dumb for not knowing. No, you got to get out of there because you should not be beat up for having questions because we all learned somewhere, right? We all learned somewhere and we all started in the beginning of this journey at some point. So if you need to get to a place that is safe, non-judgmental, where there's every single thing in the universe that you could need that's keto related, I want you to drop and add me. But before that, you're gonna friend me so I can add you. I'm gonna add you to the private group. There is recipes and doctor's videos and tools that we use to make the journey easier, which I'll also talk about a little bit later here. So if you're just starting keto, I want you to comment new to keto because then I'm going to reach out to you and get you to the places that you need to be that will get you the information that helps you learn. The more information that you gather in the beginning is going to make you feel more confident going forward in this journey. If you're not confused by false information, keto is not hard. It's not. I promise you. If you start off with the right information and a full understanding of how keto works and what it does for your body, it is the only thing that has helped me to gain control of my health and my body and the way I feel. How many of us are just tired of being tired? If you're just tired of being tired, drop me one of those, I don't know, the little faces with the snooze, the Z's or something related to sleeping. I was so tired of being tired. I felt like I wasn't even myself anymore. I couldn't even get through the afternoon without feeling like I needed a nap at 3:00 in the afternoon. And I was living on coffee and just trying to get through the end of the day. Now I have amazing energy. My mental clarity is amazing. I sleep so good that I feel good, because I realized back then I wasn't sleeping. I was waking up with hot flashes and all this crazy hormonal stuff that I now know a lot of it had to do with food, because those symptoms have also gone away since I've transitioned to a keto lifestyle. Okay, so if you're brand new and you need some direction, my Facebook is full of teaching videos of where I teach you, and I try to help you understand as just a regular person teaching keto. I'm now, next week will be a year into my keto journey. I can't believe it's been that long. So if you need a video about macros, because those are really important, and tracking what you eat in the beginning of keto, that helps so much. If you understand that keto, tracking your macros helps, drop me a macros. It helps you understand your relationship between food and what your body needs to get to reach ketosis, which is the fat burning state. It helps eliminate some of the pitfalls. I have an extensive macros video on my Facebook on September 9th. If you go back, you can look at that video. I also have an extensive video on November 26th. I am in front of the Christmas tree, and it will direct you to every video that I have. So if you have a question about macros, if you have a question about ketones, if you have a question about fasting, that will lead you to everything you need. If you are just in the beginning of keto, please do not fast. You are way too early in the journey to fast. And I think that's a little bit of misinformation that's out there. People think that just because they're starting keto that they should fast. If you have not become fat adapted, which means you've been on keto for usually around 4 to 6 weeks, and your body fully understands that fat is its fuel source, if you fast before your body understands that, it's not going to work. It's just going to keep you in like starvation mode, and your body's going to be confused because it hasn't fully understood how to go back to its native state of burning fat. So I want you, if you're in the beginning, please for now, forget about fasting. I want you to fully understand the premise of keto, get all of your learning in, get to a place where you feel comfortable and like, I totally understand this. Learn how to track your macros. And then also, there are tools that we use that make this journey so much easier. If you don't want to use tools to make your journey easier, that's totally fine, and that's totally up to you. But I did this journey by myself without any help for 4 months before I found the company that I represent. Let me tell you something. Do I wish I found it in the beginning? Yes, because it would have made my life a heck of a lot easier, especially when I was learning. So some of the tools that we use we use exogenous ketones. They come in many, many flavors. They are ketones that you add to water. Nothing else, super easy. You just add them to a big bottle of water or a shaker bottle. You shake them up and you drink them. Guess what they do? They put you into ketosis in an hour. They are amazing. They are created by NASA, so they aren't a joke. They aren't a gimmick. They aren't, they are the real deal. They were created by NASA and the Department of Defense, and they are the only ones in the world that are the same exact ketones that our body produces. So why would someone take them? Someone would take them because, first of all, it can take your body a while to realize that it needs to produce ketones to get you into the fat burning state, even if you're eating very strict keto, which I do. There are also a million little pitfalls that can kick you in and out of ketosis. For example, stress can kick you in and out of ketosis. Your monthly women stuff can kick you out of ketosis. Eating a tablespoon of garlic powder has carbs and can kick you out of ketosis. There's 50 names for artificial sugars that might be in stuff you're eating that you don't even realize. Guess what? It just kicked you out of ketosis. So that's where these beauties come in. They help you reach ketosis faster, stay there, and eliminate some of the pitfalls that a lot of us who have struggled to do it on our own face. Hi, I'm just going to say hi quick to everybody. Hi, Steph. Hi, everybody. Okay, then let's talk bulletproof coffee because I cannot do butter in my coffee. Blech. If you think blech, then send that blech face because I can't do it. So what I did in the beginning was I would do my coffee with stevia or Truvia. You want to always just use keto approved sweeteners. And I would do some heavy cream to help get my fats in. Then when I found my company, in comes Keto Cream. Let me tell you something. If you were addicted to sweet creamy coffee, which I was addicted to those French vanilla creamers. When I took them away and I actually read the labels and realized how many calories and how many grams of sugar I was eating a day in those things, I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, so anyway, these keto creams are gonna be the best bulletproof coffee that you can buy. They have 3 types of MCT oil and 4 types of collagen. So good for your skin, your hair, your nails, the whole thing. This you put in coffee. This one is my favorite. This one makes it taste like French vanilla, like a marshmallow toasted French vanilla. So good. And I still will add some heavy cream to my coffee because I like it to be creamy. And I think we all struggle with getting enough fats in our diet a day because keto is 70 to 75% fat. And your body needs that amount of fat for it to trust you and realize that fat is its fuel source, that it no longer has to look for glucose. Because guess what? If you give it glucose, it will go for glucose every time because it's a lot easier on your body and it's a quicker source of energy. But once you teach it to burn fat, that's a much more sustainable energy because you have it in your body, right? So you're never going to have those starvation, crazy moments where you're ravenous. Once you reach a state of ketosis, like I am, and when you're in the journey for a while, what you're actually going to find is you're never hungry. Drop never hungry if you're never hungry. And that also brings me to another product that we have that I love because when you're never hungry, you tend to then what? Not eat. Now you're starving your body and now your body's getting confused again. Yes, it will use your fat stores because it knows what to do, but you also need to be taking in normal calories and nutrients and the things that your body needs. So we also have our bone broths, which are an amazing meal supplement. They also contain collagen and a therapeutic amount of ketones. Those I love to have on me because if I'm like, I'm not hungry, but I know I have to eat, you just throw them in some hot water and they are super, super delicious. They are also great for when you want to fast and you don't want to have a heavy meal coming off of fasting. So those are just some tools. If you want to be added to the group, which also contains tons of information on the tools that we use, along with recipes and everything you could possibly think of that's keto. Our group is amazing because the group's search bar works just like Google. So you can type anything in there that you think is keto related. Like say you're diabetic and you want to know about keto and diabetes. You type in diabetes and guess what? All this information in doctors' discussions and people with testimonies, thousands of them, that have been on keto and they will tell their stories and what their experiences are. So it's not just a place for these products. It is the best keto group that there is around. So if you want into that, you're going to friend me and then comment, add me, and I will get you over to that group. I want to help everyone have an amazing new year and for all of you to not have a weight-related resolution next year. Let's get you on keto. I know you've been watching. I know you've been scared to start. I am here. That's what I do every day. I teach people keto. If you're one of my people and keto has changed your life, I want you to comment, changed my life. If it's given you better sleep, if it's given you more energy, if it's made you more present in your life, drop what keto has done for you. I want everyone to realize that they can take control today of the way they feel and they can change their lives too. Keto is what led me to change my life. And then in turn, it led me to try to help change other people's lives because it's just amazing. And I don't even know any more to say about than it's just amazing. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Matt. Hi, Jenny. I will get to all your comments, I promise. Let me get you over to that fabulous resource of the group. Anyone can always private message me if you have any questions. Go to the November 26th video. I'm in front of the Christmas tree. That will direct you to all of my teaching videos and get you honed in on all the good information. And hopefully, because people tell me I explain it a little bit easier, that it'll help it click in your mind and you'll realize that keto isn't that difficult. It's just about choosing the right foods and getting your percentages right, and then everything changes. Your mind wakes up, it's just amazing, okay? So I hope everyone had fabulous holidays. Let's go into the new year taking control of your life. Let's change your life, okay? I hope everybody has a great day, and I'll be around. There'll be the next 10 days, actually 9 days left. I will be posting. We're having huge sales because myself and the company want to help you guys get started on the right track and not have the pitfalls that we all had. And if you need your ketones or you need anything that can help you make your journey easier, then let's get you there, because it doesn't have to be as hard as it looks, and it doesn't have to be as hard as you make it. We can make it clear for you, and we can get you on the products that help get you there faster and change your life today. Have a good day, everybody.